try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check as I'm chest, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. I'm in this possession, you got their attention. I'm leaving impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I know when I place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Yeah. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break the glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Watkins, Glen International Speedway, Raceway, whatever we want to call it nowadays. Joining me in the booth is Todd Chase Jr. Todd, welcome to New York for some road course racing action. It should be a fun one here for the crossover Xfinity series.
Yeah, it should be a fun one as long as there's no names like Kyle Larson or Chase Elliott in it.
Yeah, we don't want nobody to get wrecked in the last lap. Right there, Larson.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But now, looking forward towards a great race. So far, we're showing 19 drivers. We know one of them left.
Yep.
But anyway, Landa Lacey right now on top of the board here in the number 17 car with a really good lap, a 13.297. Really, nobody really close to that. Brendan Poole was in here. He ran a 6:12, and then Joshua Salcy, the winner back at the Indianapolis Road Course, Todd, he sits third right now. So it's going to be a good race between Landon and Josh and a few others, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's going to really have anything for the 17 unless the 17 makes a mistake.
Yeah.
But that's one thing we're going to have to watch out for, especially with these turtles or curbs, whatever you want to call them, out here as well.
Yeah, Landon really nowhere in the points hunt right now. If you go look at the points, it is the top 12, but he has only been in one race. So we don't want to hold that too much against him, but he did have a top 5 in that said race. So we'll see how it is. Right now, the cut line is going to be right there with Russ. How do you pronounce his last name? Is it Boisvert?
Could be Boivert.
Yeah.
Anyway. Possibly could be silent.
So he is right there on that cut line. Garrett Crawford is right there behind him. He is only 1 point behind him. Actually, Garrett lost 4 spots last race. So he's trying to work his way back into the top 12. Keep in mind that could change a little bit because Barrett Coffey, now, I don't think he races anymore.
I don't think he's a part of the league anymore either.
I think he's the one that killed somebody.
Yeah.
He's the one that killed Derek.
No.
Oh, I can't remember if he was the one that killed Derek or not.
No. I believe there was an issue, I believe, at Pocono.
Okay. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
But looking forward to this one. I think that this could really be a good race. This is kind of a quick race. It's only 45 laps. So this kind of is a quick race for what it is. We're expecting... We're not sure the stage, Todd. Did you ever hear back?
No, I have not been able to confirm if we're only going to have one stage or if we're going to have 2 stages. But I would think all the other races that we've ran with these guys, they've had 2 stages. So I'm going to take a really calculated guess and say stage 1's going to end probably lap 10, stage 2 going to probably end on lap 20. And then we're going to have a 25-lap run to the finish where we could possibly see some of these guys come halfway through just to change tires. Let me look to see how many sets of tires these guys get. They get 5 sets of tires, so...
Yeah, you're not going to need that many by any means.
No.
You wouldn't think. I do want to mention... this season has been kind of a mixed bag of races, Todd, here to kind of get this thing started. Especially the last few races, because the last race was at Michigan. It's a 2-mile track. We was at Indianapolis Road Course, which is a wild track. We was at Pocono, which is a different track, and then New Hampshire. So, and now we got Pocono, or now we got Watkins Glen. So it changes quite a bit here. That's one cool thing about this series is the fact of, the mixed bag of racing here. So. Of course, Todd, what happens after this week? It gets wild because we go Daytona International Raceway.
Yeah, it's going to get... If you think this is more of a wild card, wait till next week because I believe, including next week, there's only 4 races before the playoffs. So,
yeah.
Also, it does look like qualifying is... Qualifying is underway, and it does look like Landon Lacey is out on the track right now.
Yeah, and we're going to have to kind of watch. Barry right now is a little bit further ahead, but really, Todd, qualifying here is very important. It's very easy where your lap won't count because you can have it off track. You got 2 laps here in qualifying, is that right, or is it just 1 you got?
2 laps.
Okay, so really you're going to have to use all this time because literally... I mean, you're not going to use all of it, but it is 1 minute and 13 seconds to run this place, and it's 10-minute qualifying, which I'm glad it qualifies 10 minutes for this. I think it should be for a road course, every road course. We'll have to wait and see, but right now, Barry coming to the green flag, and you can kind of see here how long it takes. Todd, we noticed one thing with Brendan Poole when he was in here racing or practicing with these guys. turn one, very aggressive here in the Xfinity car.
Yeah, you can enter in a little bit deeper than what you can on exit. You're gonna want to during the race. You're gonna want to be riding that halfway on the rumble strip, halfway off. But then, well, you see right there the 8 having an issue, so he's gonna have to reset. But going up through the S's, you're gonna want to.
You see Landon right now doing it.
Yeah, you're gonna want to. If I can remember what I was talking about, I think he got the wall there on the entry of the bus stop, but
right there too in the bus stop.
But anyways, through turns 2, 3, and 4, which are the S's, you're gonna want to feather the throttle going into 2, but then as soon as you climb the hill, when you turn left to go into turn 3, you're gonna want to punch that throttle again and get up through the gears, and you're gonna want to keep it between the lines. Basically, don't want to, like you said, don't want to go off track. Otherwise, you're gonna cost yourself so much time.
One of the cool things is this track has been updated since the last time I've been here, as far as the broadcast goes. Is that these runoff areas a lot more. We watched Landon go down here in the turn one. You can see the little bit deeper entry right there, but maybe not as aggressive as what he wanted. But I do like that now there is a runoff area, and that is big in this race. So
Yeah.
because I hated that gravel and grass and all that stuff that they had.
Well, here's the thing. I did notice in practice as Landon gets a little loose here coming out of 4.
Yeah, didn't he?
These guys, they don't have to worry about the X limit, so they can actually use that runoff area, and it not, they can. I guess what I'm saying is they can rack up the X's, and it won't cost them to finish out the race. So.
Landon got the wall again, by the way, but his first lap did count, Todd. And he was able to get the pole out there with a 1:13.054. A little bit slower than what we've seen in practice, but we'll see if it holds up. I think it should, but Joshua Salcy may have something to say about it. He's just now out on the racetrack. Hasn't started his green flag lap yet. As you see, we've seen Warren pretty fast in practice, but he was struggling with turn 1, it looked like, a little bit. So we'll kind of keep on him. I don't know if Joshua has started. He has not started his green flag yet. Actually, he might be on it now. I'm not sure. So we'll kind of just watch him here for a minute and see as he goes into the bus stop. This bus stop's so fun to take. I don't care what car it is.
Yeah,
It's fun. It's tough, but it's fun.
Yeah, you described it the best way you possibly could. It's fun, but it's so difficult because you gotta carry so much speed to get through there. But then, if you carry so much speed through there, you run the risk of losing control so easily through the bus stop.
Yeah. So Joshua, right there, he actually reset it. So he may not really have a lot of time left, Todd. Go out there and do a good lap. We'll kind of just wait and see what happens. Jeffrey Oaks is out there. He was somewhat quick. He did pretty well in the Xfinity at Indianapolis. He led a couple laps in that one, or 3 laps in that one. We'll have to wait and see if he can do the same thing here. Work through this bus stop right now. Garrett Crawford, by the way, has jumped into 2nd. Warren Young went to 3rd. Andrew Layton right there in 4th. Not a lot of guys qualifying, it seems like.
No, and I'm not really surprised about that.
Yeah, I'm not
these guys could definitely just be playing the survival game tonight.
Yeah,
so.
That's, when I'm league racing, we come to a road course, and I'm a little bit more aggressive, I think, at Watkins Glen just because I know it better than most tracks. But tracks like Sonoma and stuff like that, I tend not to qualify either. I tend to want to start in the back because I feel like a lot of people's going to wreck. And I just try to capitalize on that mistake. But Joshua, by the way, is back out on track. He may be able to get 1 lap down. We'll have to wait and see. But should be able to.
Yeah, he's coming through 6 and 7 right now.
And honestly, I don't even know if he ever took the green flag. I know he is right here for sure, but I have to
We'll
wait
see.
and see.
Does look like he's on his green flag lap right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. So he's going to have enough time to get 2 laps in.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
This is one of the guys we really have to watch. As Jeffrey Oaks working through the back section of this track. How many turns is this? Is it 11? Was it 9?
They say 9, 11. The only thing I've seen all weekend long, because NASCAR was just here this past weekend,
Yeah, they was all over the place.
There was only like 6 or 7 turns, what they were calling it.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna call it 7.
I think I'd call it 9, but we'll just say last turn. How about that?
Okay.
Jeffrey Oaks goes to second, by the way, on his first lap.
Wow, that's a good lap.
14:3:18. We'll switch over to Joshua here, working up through the S's. Hunter Carmichael is on his second lap as well. We might watch him. Yeah, we'll watch him for a second as he works through the carousel. And
Yeah, one thing about the 81, I do believe coming out of the S's, he got loose and had to reset. So I don't know if this 81's going to have enough time now to get 2 full laps in.
Here's a 3 as he goes through the final corner right here. Hunter Carmichael looking to jump up the board here. Right now, 8 guys have qualified. Hunter Carmichael coming to the start-finish line. Not the greatest lap, but not horrible. Definitely wanted more, I'm sure, in that final lap. And I don't even think that lap's going to count for him. So does not look like it. So here's Joshua once again coming out of the final turn. And Todd, you said that he had a reset, so this lap not going to count. In this one, so he will go down into turn 1. A little bit of cloud cover, so it might allow some grip. Does a pretty good out of turn 1. One thing I've noticed, one of the most important turns on this track, Todd, with the S's, because you can get your run up through the S's down that straightaway, honestly though, is that carousel. If you can get a good run through the bus stop into the carousel, that's a really good passing zone.
Oh yeah, for sure, because I mean, some of these guys are going to end up pushing out wide through the carousel. As long as you can keep that car closer to the bottom, you can get a good drive off the corner and go down the short chute here and be able to make at least 1, possibly even 2 passes before you get to the second to last turn.
Joshua looks really good right now. I'm not going to lie. His lap looks really good. Russ goes to third on the board. He's going to have enough time to finish his lap, by the way, on his second lap since he crossed the start-finish line. It should allow him to complete that lap, I do believe, as we come to the start-finish line with Joshua. Let's see what he does. This is one we was worried about. If he can knock Landon off the top, I think he's going to.
No, second.
Wow. How did that not knock him off? Oh, okay. Yep, Landon ran a 13.0. I thought he ran a 13.7. So it looks like possibly done.
Yeah,
we're done.
I would think so.
Yep, nobody else. I mean, we got Steve out there, but he's already done all his laps, so he's just out there getting some practice laps in. So that's going to end qualifying here. Nobody else going to have time, so we're going to skip everybody else waiting. And Todd, we're ready to go green here in just a minute. Do we want to bring Landon in? I don't even know if he's in here.
Yeah. Let's see if he's in here.
May or may not be. I don't see him, actually. Unless I'm looking maybe not far up. Right here, make sure. Yep, he's not in here. Alright, that's okay. So we'll get ready to grid up here and get ready to go racing here once again from Watkins Glen International Raceway. Ready to get this one underway here. Todd Chase, who gets the win?
Well, I was going to choose the 15, but he left. I'm actually going to go with the 81 this week.
Yeah, that's a good pick. You going to go with Joshua?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to go with Landon.
Alright.
If you're not going to take the homer here, like I'm 100% going to, because I think Landon's quick. I do think there's going to be a good race right there between them two for a lot of laps. Now, the thing is, like you said, we know Landon's fast. He's just going to have to make sure he keeps the car underneath him. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on that long run. Here's we get set to go green once again. Here's your starting lineup. Landon Lacey, Joshua South is going to be rolling off in row 1. Jeffrey Oaks, Russ right there in row number 2. Barry Sanders, John Crow Sr. in row 3. Garrett Crawford, Warren Young in the 4th row. 5th row, we got Andrew Layton, Steve right there as well in the 31. Brendan Poole, did he qualify?
I don't think he did.
So everybody else here will move up because Brandon's not here.
Yeah.
Tyler Bentley will start in 11th. So just kind of move all these guys up, as you see right here. Jeff will start in 12th. Kyler will start 13th. Instead, Geo Oaks will start in 14th. Brendan Crossan will start 15th. Shane Davis will start 16th. Aaron Matthews in 17th. Once again, you're seeing them moved up because there's a driver not here that's in the grid right now. Hunter Carmichael will start 18th. Tim Henderson will start in 19th. So we got 19 drivers here from what I've seen. Now, keep in mind, Todd, it looks like some of these drivers are not gridding as well. So I'll have to kind of keep an eye on that. But we are rolling here at Watkins Glen.
And I do have confirmation. Stages are going to end on lap 15 and 25.
Okay, so that's interesting. I figured it'd be like 12 and 12. Well, whatever. I like it. As you get a look here at the track temp, Todd, 116 degrees. So
yeah, that's a little warm.
That's very slick. So tires are going to be very important. Todd, I mean, and here's the thing. Do you pit before the end of the stage or not? I say yes. If you're like landing in them, yes.
I say no.
You say no?
I actually say you wait till the stage break because you want to. The longer you burn, or the more fuel you burn, is gonna make you last a little bit longer in the race. You know what I mean? Like the longer you stay out.
If they close, say 2 laps prior, which would be lap like 13 here.
Yeah.
That's 2 full laps you're going to have to run. And that could burn tires out with 116 degree track temp. I don't know if you really want to take that gamble either by pitting early. Some guys probably will. Mm-hmm. And we'll see if it pays off. So, all right, Todd Chase, we're working through turn something. Coming to the final corner here in a minute. Might be turn 5. Might be turn 8.
Yeah.
Might be turn 10. We don't really know, however you want to call it. It is the next to last turn, Todd.
Yep. It is the second to last turn. As you see the field rolling through there, getting ready to come down down pit road, if I can speak right, is the pace car tonight.
Oh, gosh. That's rough.
It is rough. And there it goes. As we get ready to go here at Watkins Glen, it does look like it will be Sousey and Lacey on the front row. Green flag is out, and wow, the 17 did not get going right away as the 81 will take the lead going into turn 1.
Yeah, so right there, Joshua already out in front here is Todd. We start to work up through the S's. Everybody a little bit further back, looking like they're going to make it through turn 1 pretty good. So we stay green, of course. No caution will come out, by the way, unless the stage ends.
Right. Warren Young getting past Kyler McCarthy here out of turn 4, heading down the straight. Side by side back there behind him through the bus.
Over from Crow. Looking down at the turn 1 here. Everybody kind of spaced out now besides that battle right there. Here comes Crow back to the inside. Tyler Bentley.
I think Bentley forgot to downshift there out of the corner.
It seemed like it, didn't it? Yeah, and that is a thing, Todd. Some guys will do that on purpose because they're afraid to get wheel spin.
Yep. He's going to look again here coming to the bus stop.
Closest battle we got right now. He had a good run.
He is a lot faster through there.
He's quick
than Crow, yeah.
Meanwhile, Warren Young also closing in on these two guys as well in that number 9 car. Oh, that's a smart move right there about 55. Going to have that inside or the preferred line here.
He's going to take that spot right there.
Good pass. Warren Young, did he? Let's say he's closing in. He ain't there yet, but all right. So move Tyler Bentley up a spot. Aaron Matthews loses a spot a little bit further back to the 19. Meanwhile, up front, battle back for the lead again. Up the hill they go through the S's. Landon Lacey, Joshua Salcy trying to hold on. Lacey, by the way, new fastest lap of the race, set on lap 2, a 1:13.578.
To the bus stop they come.
Oh,
man, Landon hit the wall right there.
Yeah, he jumped it too pretty good. He's got so close to that wall. He didn't do no damage, but he jumped it pretty good.
Gonna look to the inside right here.
Ooh, that's tough.
But he's not gonna have the run off the corner.
Yeah, didn't have
unlike
a lot of
the
room.
81.
Joshua's doing a great job here defending this spot right now. I mean, Landon is really quick, and I feel like if Landon gets around, we could see kind of a similar situation of what we're seeing with these two now. I don't think either one of them's really going. Oh, Landon had a bobble right there. He's going to lose quite a bit of time. He's coming to pit road here, Todd.
Yeah, this is
very interesting.
This is, I think this is too early to ask me.
Huh?
Only being.
Yeah, and I don't really know, Todd. On
yeah, I'm gonna stick with him here on pit road and find here.
He is in his pit box.
Yeah,
we watch a good battle here with the 9.
Here.
So pretty interesting there. Maybe not happy with the feel of a car. Maybe making an adjustment.
Possible, and he's down and away now. So we'll see what he can do here.
Yeah, that's definitely kind of out of the ordinary right there.
That's going to leave the 81 pretty much with no pressure behind him, so he should be able to just sit here and cruise for a little bit. I mean, right now he's got a 4.6 second lead now over Jeffrey Oaks. Looking through the rest of the field, don't think we have any.
James Davis and Tyler McCarthy are side by side working out of the final corner down the straightaway. That is for P9 actually. Shane Davis up 7 spots. Tyler up 3 at the moment. Shane going to have that inside line at 24. Looks really fast here tonight, Todd. Got a little bit of nose damage, but
33 hanging right there, tough with him.
Both of them.
Oh,
a little bit of blink there, but Shane able to get clear of Collar for the time being. Todd, any idea why Landon would come to pit road that early?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's interesting.
Looking through the rest of the field, you got the 33 falling under the clutches of the 3 car.
Carmichael,
Hunter Carmichael,
Carmichael's up 7 spots. Remember, he qualified 18th place. We watched that qualifying run. I believe it was 18th. No, he didn't qualify. What? Yeah, he did. His qualifying laps didn't count. I think we'll have to kind of keep an eye on it, but it should fix a little bit of it anyway. So Joshua Salcy, Landon Lacey did. I think Jeffrey Oaks got caught speeding, Todd.
Well, that's unfortunate for him.
We're waiting to see as he's letting people go right now. Let's see, he's 8th. Make sure he drops back right here. He was the one that was racing off pit road side by side, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, he looks like he's giving up some spots. Alright. So the safety car taking us around. We're about to double up, by the way.
Yep. We want to mention next week These guys will be at Daytona. Next Sunday, I believe they will be at somewhere. I just don't remember
Watkins Glen.
off the top of my head.
Watkins
Okay.
Glen, yep.
Yep, so they will be here.
Hopefully, I will be here
Yeah.
for the Sunday one. I know I will be for the Monday, but Sunday I don't know yet. It all depends. Or if we go out of town, I don't know yet.
So on your front row will be Joshua Selsey and Landon Lacey. Tyler Bentley and Russ will be your second row. Warren Young, Barry Sanders, your third row. Shane Davis and Tim Henderson, your fourth row. Kyler McCarthy and Aaron Matthews, your fifth row.
So what I'm figuring, Todd, is that Landon did this more for track position. I think he knows he's not going to be able to keep up with Joshua, but he can't be staying back here in 14th place.
Right.
I think that he thinks he might be fast enough to stay in the top 5 with 2 tires, which would set him up for that final stage. So I think that's what it was, the reason why you take 2. And, I mean, there's a good chance we could honestly see him pit here before the end of this stage, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, there's only one way to find out, and that's, we're going to have to wait and see.
So, Joshua looking pretty good here, though. So far, the road
Yeah.
course king this year, won at Indianapolis Road Course. Only one that we've had so far this year that I might add, but still good enough to win. He led 30 laps at that one, too.
That's the one I mentioned. Like I said, these guys will be at Daytona next week, and then they'll go to, I believe it is Darlington, Kansas, and then Bristol to finish out the regular season.
Looking forward to Bristol, to be honest. Daytona's going to be fun, I think. Darlington, I really could care less. Just to be honest. I hate that place, but it is a cool place to race. I'm just bad at it, so that's why I say that.
Yeah. So here we go. Pace car should be coming down pit road right there. As we approach the Geico restart zone, once again, green flag is out. 81 takes off. The 52 doesn't really take off once again. So we're going to see what these guys can do again on this run.
Yeah, very familiar with what we've seen. I will say Tyler Bentley was able to get in front of Russ right here, though, Todd. At 55. 55 looks really racy.
Yeah,
Probably
it
the
does
best
look.
we've seen him.
Yeah, he does look really good, but the question is, how long can he look good?
Yeah, I mean,
You
he's
know.
up 8 spots from where he started. Somebody else is looking really good, and we haven't mentioned it all. It's Tim Henderson into 1. He is up 11 spots from where he started.
Yeah, so he's doing a heck of a job right now.
I kind of have to keep an eye on a couple of these guys to see what happens. But Landon's keeping up here, Todd. He's going to make a move.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to force Josh to try to take that line. Let's see what kind of drive off he gets. Landon's going to have a big run here into the final corner. Not sure if he's going to be able to get up there with Josh or not. Does not appear. Here we go down turn 1 straight away. Landon really wants his lead.
And I don't blame him. You know,
he
he
goes.
thinks he's fast enough to where he can kind of check out in a way. He's going to try again here in 2
Big
and
run.
3.
Couldn't get
Nope.
there.
And that's just the nature of this racetrack. I mean, he's got a big run here going into 3
Yeah, he had
and
to check
4.
out that, didn't he?
Yep.
Josh getting a little loose. Both of them actually bobbled the back end. Watch Landon here in the bus stop. That's where we've seen him had a couple close calls. He jumps that curve so hard.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Joshua able to get through that bus stop really nice, though.
Yeah, but watch for Landon. But no, I get what you're saying. If we can get one more person, I mean, we could, you know, you could definitely cover front half. I could cover the middle, and whoever else could cover all the way up until the start finish line or something like that, you know. But yeah, Landon's starting to fall off now with the 2 tires.
And I do think that's part of his plan. I think that he has to, or not has to, but he knows that the stage break is coming here. Well, we don't know when. That's the thing. I think this might be another 12 lap thing is what I'm really thinking, to be honest. Because didn't I say they should go 12 laps?
You did say that.
I did say that. So maybe that's kind of what it is. There's a pass right here. Brandon crossing, working on Andrew Layton. Brandon back up through the field.
Yeah, he was doing a really good job there on the restart.
Yeah. Right now in 14th, getting a big run here. And the 84 ain't going to have no choice but to let him go on that one. Layton goes wide. Andrew actually going to give up another spot as the 31's able to get around him. Steve.
I'm starting to peek out again.
Here's the other guy I was talking about, Todd. Tim Henderson. Up 10 spots right now.
Looking at the rest of the field through here, everybody pretty much spaced out once again. Through the S's they go as Jeffrey Oakes kind of trying to work his way back up through the rest of the field. And
big, but he is a great racer, I ain't gonna lie. Landon, by the way, goes back in.
Yeah. I always like Jordan Martin's interviews that he does, too.
He does do a good job in interviews. He actually explains everything.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. We got a car lap down now, Todd, and it looks like that, did he stay out? Oh, he's not a lap down yet. Andrew Layton needs to push really hard here to stay out in front of Joshua, because if not, he will go a lap down. He will not, he won't be your leader if he goes a lap down.
No, and watch for Landon to kind of press the issue here with the 81 to try and get this lead.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to.
Gets through the bus stop.
Landon's attacking so hard right now.
Yes. He knows it, too.
Right there, Andrew not going to be able to hold that spot. Kind of throws a wrench into his strategy, I feel like. He spent a long time on pit road, actually. 53 seconds on pit road. Most people only spend 43 seconds, so something happened there.
Here we go. Here comes a good run for Landon. Might be able to make a pass here in turn 1. Just gonna have to wait and see. Nope. Possibly the S's. Here we go. Yep, he's gonna have a chance right here. Into turn 2 they go. Gonna have to lift just a little. Man, the 81's doing everything he possibly can, which is what he needs to do to hold this lead.
If he was able to get around Joshua, he's going to be able to focus on his race now with no pressure behind. We may see him drive away here a little bit.
I mean,
more lap.
Okay. So he ain't going anywhere. That he's closed back in.
Yeah, done a nice job. I mean, I thought once Lano was able to get around him, he might see him drive away, but that hasn't been the case at all.
Well, remember, Lana's got right front damage, so...
And 2 tires.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Saucy gained quite a bit right there.
Yeah, going to be... Might have a good chance at a stage finish here between one of these two. Could change hands. Good run right there. He broke loose, Todd.
Oh!
Nope.
Nope. I thought he was going to be able to save it.
There.
Yep.
We're going to have to restart the broadcast real quick. The broadcast already. Oh, we might not have to, actually. I think we're actually good. Oh, no,
Okay.
it's going to make me restart it. I think it might make me restart it. Let me see. Yeah. We'll have to restart the internet, guys. We'll take a quick break and come. Well, I won't take a quick break. Be right back. Let's do that. Let me do this. Alright, guys, just bear with us. We just now get ready to go back green flag after the pit stops. Todd will give you some updates here. I know we're not back in yet. We're having some connection issues, but luckily you haven't missed anything.
Nope. Your front row will be Landon Lacey and Hunter Carmichael. Your second row will be Warren Young and Russ. Third row will be Jeffrey Oakes and Barry Sanders. Fourth row, Tim Henderson and Kyler McCarthy. Fifth row will be Brandon Crossan and Aaron Matthews as we come through the final turn, and the pace car are going to be coming back down pit road for stage number 3. Going to restart here as we go through the Geico restart zone. The green flag is back out in the air, and Landon Lacey takes off. Hunter Carmichael didn't really go away there on the restart as they come through turns 1 and 2, or coming to 1 and 2. McCarthy goes way wide there in the entry of 1. Going to lose a bunch of spots as, the 3 catches the wall there out of turn 2 and into the grass. Could be some major issues. Warren Young will be your second place car. Does look like Jeffrey Oakes is going to be 3rd. Russ is going to be 4th. Kyler McCarthy 5th as they head to the bus stop.
Back in here, Todd. Might take us just a minute to get everything loaded back in, but we are back in here finally. You see Landon Lacey out front right now. Looks like the internet's actually fixed too. I ain't lost no connection, so.
There we go.
Hopefully, anyway. I want to mention, Todd, you said, where was it that Joshua Salcy, he is done, correct? From what I'm seeing, it's showing that he's done.
Yeah, I'm not seeing him out here either. Meanwhile, does look like Landon able to pull away from the rest of the field.
Yeah, to
already
be honest,
out.
I don't know if anybody's going to have anything for him now, Todd. I mean, Joshua, I felt like might be the only one. Jeffrey may, but we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even see Salcy's name in here anymore.
Yeah, he is a DNF. So far, we got 3 drivers not finished in the race. It's Joshua Salcy, Andrew Layton, Garrett Crawford. And honestly, Salcy's good either way. He's definitely in the 12. Yeah. He definitely probably wanted to win this one, and lawfully so. It definitely had a chance. But looks like he's not going to be able to, unfortunately. Landon Lacey continues to lead the way. Battle right now going to be a little bit further back in the field, and that's the 55. Remember, Tyler Bentley, he drove his way all up to the field too, Todd, and here he is. Have to restart a little bit further back.
Yeah, I believe he ended the stage there in second. Trying to get around, I believe this is the
43 of John Crow.
40,
right.
Yeah.
This is for 10th place, by the way. I'm not sure what happened to the 55. He may have had some damage because, remember, he dodged that wreck when Joshua spun out and may have got some damage from it.
Yeah, it does look like he might be able to make, a little bit of contact with the 43 right there. Out of 1, that's going to give the 55 the position.
Yeah, he's got some damage on his right front. I believe that's from that wreck that happened with Joshua. Here's side by side as well. Kyler McCarthy, Barry Sanders. This is for 5th place. And you can throw Tim Henderson and Aaron Matthews in this as well.
Yep. Yeah, this is, well, they all
Oh,
sorted it out there
gosh.
through the bus stop. And actually, this is allowing the 95 to close back in with them as well. As Brandon now currently running ninth, doing a heck of a job.
Remember, we
after
seen him
that,
have trouble. He had major trouble on lap 2.
Oh, he gets a little loose right there.
All right, I'm going to stop talking about him. We're going to go after somebody else. We know what'll happen if I keep talking about him.
Yep.
It always happens. Aaron Matthews putting some pressure here on Tim Henderson. Right there, Kyler goes way off track. Going to open up the door. Kyler actually even went off track. Still able to get a run right here on that one car.
Yeah, he's going to lose this position to the 5 into 1 here.
So Kyler drops back to 8th. And Brandon and Tyler Bentley and John Crow all catching up here. So a good battle right here, really, from the 6th position on back.
How about Barry Sanders tonight? Currently
Nice
running
job.
5th.
Yeah.
Doing a really nice job. Just needs to finish one of these races.
Brandon Carlson had an accident up into the outside or inside wall here after the S's. Here's what happened, Todd. Very similar. Did he have help, though? Nope, he just got wheel spin. Identical to what happened earlier. So he will drop back to 12th, and really he at least needs to finish
he
12th.
just had another issue here out of the bus stop. The same thing, it just breaks loose on him.
Yeah, that may be it. He is really creeping his car around now. Here's what happened at the bus stop. Not sure what happened here. Jumps the barrier, gets some of the grass, and that's what happened. Back on the gas too early. There he goes. Now back up speed. That's tough.
Yep.
Landon, by the way, put down a new fastest lap, Todd, on lap 31. A 1:13.258.
Yeah, I kind of feel like now this is Landon's race to
Yeah,
lose.
he's out to a 3-second lead. Nobody, like I said, I don't think anybody's really going to have a chance to catch him. We may have a battle here for second, starting to heat up a little bit as Jeffrey Oates trying to close in on Warren Young. Once again, pretty solid racing, and I know I had my issues here, but we got it fixed before the stages and stuff, which is good.
Yeah, and I know I've had my speaking issues tonight as well. Not really the smoothest
It's all right.
tonight, but I mean, it's just,
Part
it's
of it.
road course racing at its best, I guess you could say.
Daytona next week, like Todd said earlier. We do not race Darlington, Todd. That is an off week for us.
Well, I know that there was talk of possibly doing that race just because everybody was going to be home. So we're going to have
Labor
to...
Day weekend?
Yep.
I may not be home. Shoot. Party it up, bro.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to Kansas, though.
Yes, that'll be a good one.
So that'd be fun. I think once we hit the playoffs, though, Todd, I think that's when tracks really become a lot easier, to be completely honest. Because we got Texas, Talladega, Charlotte. I mean, I'm the 3 pretty easy tracks. Las Vegas, Homestead, and Martinsville. Martinsville's going to be your tough one.
Yep.
And then we go to Phoenix. So, can't stop hiccuping.
You can't stop hiccuping. I can't stop yawning. But laps are starting to come off the board here late in this one. As I believe we are now 10 to go
10 to go here.
at Watkins Glen.
Everything really has spaced out here, Todd, for the most part.
Yeah, Landon out to a 5.5 second lead now over Warren Young.
Todd, what's your favorite road course?
I'd have to say possibly this place right here. It's a big toss-up between Watkins, Glen, and Sonoma, in my opinion.
So I ain't very good at Sonoma. I think my favorite road course is Daytona, of course. I don't know. Watkins Glen always has been a favorite one as well.
Now, if NASCAR decided to make a change here at Watkins Glen and try to run the boot with these Xfinity cars and the Cup cars, I would be okay with it.
I would too, 100%. I would definitely be okay with it. Only thing is it would cut out the carousel.
Yeah, but
you got that boot section right there that I feel like would kind of just take its place, and I feel like it's more important. The only problem is the race is only 95 laps now.
Yeah.
Or 90 laps, whatever it is. So
I think
you would say probably like 80.
80, 75, something like that, yeah. But
I think it'd be worth a shot.
Yeah.
I don't know why the trucks don't run here. I thought they did.
They did at one point.
Yeah.
But I think with the new schedule that came out for this year,
they took it off.
I think they took it off.
Now ARCA, they didn't run here either, did they?
I'm not sure.
There was a dirt race. Was that the ARCA race?
Yeah, I think so. That you want to talk about a crazy ending to that.
That wreck that they had.
Yeah.
Scary. Landon has well checked out, Todd.
Yeah.
And his lap times have slowed down as well. I think he's kind of known the big lap or lead that he's got right now. 7.5 seconds. Issue Shane Davis in the 24. He was running good. He just went around. Let's see if we can see what happened here to the 24 out of the bus stop. There he goes through. Oh, he just took it too fast and just lost it. And around he goes in a big circle. Don't think he got the wall. He did not. So he just basically did a big loop and kept going. We've all been there.
Yep.
Want to mention 31 on pit road has spent quite a bit of time there. He's been out there in the pit road so far for 50 seconds in his box.
And Landon's doing a nice job just kind of keeping the car underneath of him around
here. The one just missed the bus stop, Todd.
Well.
Surprised that hasn't happened. So that actually gives Kyler McCarthy and John Crow both that spot. Tim Henderson falls back to 9th now. It's unfortunate. I want to mention Warren Young up 6 spots from where he started. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, everybody pretty well spaced out like you had mentioned. Let's see. Looking around here, does look like Tyler Bentley has caught the back of the 8 car, Barry Sanders.
You mentioned Barry doing a pretty good job. Same as the 55 has as well.
And here comes a run for the 55. Gets a little loose, makes the 8 back out. And the 8 gives the position to him as they head to the bus stop.
So Bentley moves into the top 5. Geo Oaks, by the way, is on pit road. He's been there for about a minute and 10 seconds. Steve is out of the pit stop, by the way. And he just took away that 15th spot from that.
Battle of second is starting to heat up. Jeffrey Oaks is closing in on the 9 of Warren Young as they come back to the line here.
Hunter Carmichael, by the way, takes away 10th from Aaron Matthews. So we're seeing some things change here. Oh, Warren Young gets in a little hot.
Yeah, had a little bit of wheel spin.
Maybe mirror driving a little bit. Looking out the back. Warren's also another favorite driver of mine in here.
Always does a good job, and I mean, he always runs a nice looking paint too.
I mean, you know, of course he does.
Gets into the grass right there out of the bus stop. Luckily, it wasn't enough to where it messed up his line. Out of the carousel they go. Looks like the 20 trying to use a little bit of that runoff to gain somewhat of an advantage. And wow, look at how close the 20 just closed in right there on the 9.
Not stepping out quite a bit here now. Good battle right there as that continues on. We'll jump up real quick. As you see, Landon Lacey out to 11 and almost a half-second lead, Todd Chase. Surprised by that or no?
I am not.
Me neither. I think when Joshua went down, I think that we kind of had an idea that Landon was definitely going to be the one to kind of have a chance at this.
And I think when Landon crosses the line, should be 5 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. As he's starting to close in on some lap traffic up ahead. I believe that is the 24 Shane Davis.
Yep. 4 laps to go. Battle right now for second still, Todd. Gap closing.
Yeah, Oaks is doing really good at applying the pressure slowly here on the 9 car of Warren Young.
He's diving in from an arc, and it's allowing him to get a really good run out of the corner. Better watch Russ. He's closing in as well. Russ right there in the 23 behind him. You can see him kind of creeping into the picture as both these guys head up the S's. Oh no! Jeffrey pushing it really hard there. Actually kicks up some grass as they work through the bus stop.
Yeah, these guys are battling pretty hard for this position right here. We want to mention Landon did get around Shane Davis there in the carousel without any issues. That's the next car that these guys are going to have to try to navigate around as they're battling for the second position.
Yeah, they may or may not catch him. I mean, they're running, looking at the lap times, they're only about a half a second to a second faster.
Could be 3 to go now for Landon Lacey here. Barring any issues, he should be able to take this home. Meanwhile, this battle for second has allowed Russ to close in a little bit more.
Just kind of looking around here. Aaron Matthews, Hunter Carmichael nose to tail for 10th.
Yeah, there really isn't much going on around right now.
No, everybody's kind of quiet. I mean, the biggest battle really would be for the second spot that Warren Young's trying to hold on to. And I mean, really anything I think could happen right here between second, third, and fourth. Here comes a big run right here from Jeffrey going through the final turn. We'll see how the exit looks.
Meanwhile, 2 to go now.
Yeah, Landon right now out front by quite a bit, 14 seconds. And his lap times have slowed way down. I feel like it's more on purpose than anything, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, you've got 14 seconds. You can afford to lose some time.
Yeah, you can take some time off and just kind of cruise. Do you prefer to kind of slow down? Some guys don't like slowing down. Some guys can throw them out of a rhythm. Do you continue to push how you've been, or what do you like doing?
I try to push as hard as I possibly can until I know, okay, you know, there ain't no way he's gonna catch us. So
Yeah, see, we got a teammate, Joe. He's not like that at
Yep.
all.
no,
He'd rather stay in rhythm.
yep,
I feel like it's kind of what Landon wants to do as well, too. I mean, yeah, his has slowed down a little bit, but Warren able to gap Jeffrey a little bit.
white flag is in the air here for Landon Lacey here at Watkins Glen. I believe Landon's only ran one race with us, and I believe that was back at Pocono.
I think you're right.
As he comes through the S's, turns 2, 3, and 4 for the final time. And then he'll head for the bus stop.
This is going to give us our 5th different winner, Todd, out of 7 races.
Mm-hmm. And into the bus stop he comes. Been really good through here all night long.
Just a little bit of grass right there.
Yeah, a little grass ain't gonna hurt.
Help it rotate.
Mm-hmm. Through the carousel for the final time and down the short chute for the final time. There
Got
is a
one
leg car in
yeah.
front of him.
That's Brandon Crossan. I don't think Landon's going to try to pass him.
I don't think so either. But coming to the final corner is Landon Lacey. And he gets through there without any issues. Coming to the line, it will be Landon Lacey picking up the win here at Watkins Glen.
Good win for Landon. Second place has kind of balanced out here as well as Warren Young works through turns on the final turn. He's going to finish second here at the Glen. Third's going to be close. Good battle there. Jeffrey Oakes able to hold off Russ right there at the line. Tyler Bentley battles back. He's going to cross in 5th. Barry Sanders works through the final turn as well. In 6th place, John Crow will finish 7th. Tyler McCarthy will finish 8th. Here comes Tim Henderson finishing 9th. And Hunter Carmichael, as long as he can hold off Aaron Matthews here, will finish 10th and 11th. We'll kind of wait and see. Aaron's going to have a chance here. No, he about lost it. And it looks like Hunter may be able to hold it off. Oh, here comes the 5. Big run here for 10th place. Oh, 5's wrecking it. And, yeah, we'll finish 10th and 11th. So, Landon Lacey celebrating here at the... Not really celebrating, actually, now.
Yeah, he's
Down here just sitting here, chilling.
down here. Yeah, he's chilling with the I Love New York sign here in the inside of turn 1.
And I don't know if Landon's actually in here. I'm trying to find out.
He may be trying to join.
I'm wondering as well. Oh, he's rolling, so I don't see him yet, but we'll kind of keep an eye on that for just a minute. We'll bring in Warren Young, who finishes second here, Todd Chase. And we'll talk to him for just a moment here at Watkins Glen. Probably pretty happy, I feel like, finishing second place here, Warren. Not a bad night, I don't think. If I would have told you that you would finish second here at Watkins Glen, would you be happy with the outcome?
If you would have told me before the race that I was going to finish second, I would have asked you how much you had to drink throughout the day today.
Pretty wild race, man. I mean, it looked like tires looked really important. We've seen a lot of guys losing the back end here and there.
Oh, it was, man, the last 5 laps was treacherous for me. I was having to downshift lower than what I had been early in the run, which made throttle response absolutely key. And it was very touchy there the last 5 laps, especially off of 6 and 7, and through the bus stop. You really had to tiptoe through there.
Big night as far as the points as well, man. You came in here 6th in the points. You don't have a win, but really there's some guys that didn't have a great night. Actually, everybody in front of you did not have a great night for the most part. Barry finished decent, and Tyler did, but you was able to finish in front of them. You start to think about points a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I missed a race 2 weeks ago because I was on vacation.
Right.
And so I was really hoping to come in here and have a good run because, Daytona next week, who knows? You got a 50-50 chance of even finishing. So, yeah, I'd like to make a run, get in the top 3 or 4 in points before the playoffs if I could. But with one to go, I don't know. We'll see.
For sure on that one, man. Well, shout outs and all that you want to give out here after this one.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to you guys for doing a great broadcast. My wife, my kids, my mom that's watching. Barry Sanders for my paint. He always does an awesome job. My team, Bad Boys Racing, they always help. 100%. They look out for each and every one of us. And pay to win. Pay to win setups.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that was it.
That number 9 always seems to finish pretty good here at Watkins Glen. So, good job, buddy.
It does. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, man. All right, next up, we're going to talk to our winner, Landon Lacey, who put on a great show there in not only the first part of the run, or first part of the race, but him and Joshua dominating at the end of this one. 16-second lead, Landon, but I got to go back first stage before anything. You pitted super early. I'm guessing possibly something with the setup?
Yeah, I accidentally left the qualifying tape on.
Okay.
So was able to go around a couple times. Thankfully, not too many long straightaways here to overheat the engine too fast, but had to come down and take some tape off to cool that motor down.
You came in here and we watched you a lot in practice, and you went straight to the top of the board. You and Joshua had a really good battle there for not only after the first stage when you had to work back up, but really at the start of that second stage. And, man, it was really fun to watch you come up through there. Talk about racing Joshua. That was a good one.
Yeah, it's always, I've been racing Josh now for probably about a year. We've been racing from around in different leagues, and he's always super competitive. He's always a respectful driver. I kind of caught in my review, I kind of caught in my rearview mirror what happened to him there out of the carousel, and really hate it for him. Really wanted to race it out with him, but anytime we can pull it into victory lane, and the way we did tonight, it really gives you some confidence going into next week.
For sure, man. Big win here at Watkins Glen. Talk about running this car on this track, man, because it is very easy to lose the back end. And we noticed a lot of cars was having that trouble, especially late in this race. Tires seem very important.
Yeah, I think the most trickiest part for me was probably the top of the S's. That last right-hander coming out of the S's is really, really loose. You lose a lot of grip once you crest the hill. But I mean, you just have to make sure you roll into it, as slowly as you possibly can, but also keeping the speed up at the same time. I've been running a lot of B races lately with this car. It was kind of a car that I stayed away from a lot, but I've come to enjoy this car a lot as of late.
For sure, man. Big win here tonight. Congratulations. The 24 lap sled. Shout outs and all that, dude.
Yeah, thanks to all the guys over at Charge Racing, everybody over at Edge Setup Shop, all our builders and our employees over there at Edge. Thanks to those guys for all the hard work they put in every week. Thanks to all of our partners like Dubby, Raise Energy. I know that's kind of controversial, but we do have both.
Whatever.
And other than that, sorry. Thanks to the admins for putting this on. Thank you guys for the broadcast. And other than that, thank you to everybody that's gotten me here to this point.
Good job, dude.
Thank you very much.
Big win right there for Landon as we jump back and pull in Jeffrey Oakes, who, honestly, Todd, had an up and down night. He got caught speeding on pit road. I believe it was after stage 2 when it happened to Jeffrey. Jeff, you had an interesting night, man, because it looked like you got caught speeding and you were still able to work back up to third. You may have honestly had something. We talked about it. Third place probably could have done a little bit better, you think?
I mean, I might have had something. Yeah, I did. I got caught speeding.
Right.
There at the end of the first stage, I was racing. Josh and Landon are off there, and didn't even realize I was speeding. Dumb mistake. And I was actually going to short pit to try to get my track position back. But then when I was back up to 5th place at stage or 4th or whatever, I was like, oh, I might as well. But yeah, good run overall. happy with it. Made some dumb mistakes I'll have to capitalize on down the road, but strong performance overall.
Yeah, good night for the points, man. You came in here ninth in points. That has to be the big thing to take away from this.
Yeah, absolutely. Second place stage finish and like
Yeah.
fifth or fourth or something. So it was a good, and then third place finish overall. So it was a huge points night overall for me. So, and Warren ran a great race there at the end. Like I was throwing, I was putting pressure on him, and and he didn't make, or if he made a mistake, I seen him make it on the same
Right.
lap. So
Yeah, we watched that
No,
battle
I
for a
don't-
while. It was fun to watch.
Yeah.
yeah, it was a lot of fun, and he's utmost respect for him. He's a great driver, and love racing him. So glad it was us two doing it.
Hey, man, shout outs and all that. You want to give out third place finish here at the Glen?
Yeah, I want to say thanks to my beautiful wife for letting me do this, and Bad Boy Racing, my teammates, great group of guys, always constantly pushing each other, trying to get better. That's the name of the game.
For sure. Hey, good job,
You
dude. Good
guys
run.
up there in the booth, appreciate you guys broadcasting.
Hey, thanks, buddy. All right, Todd Chase Jr. We had our ups and downs as well here on our end, but overall, it's been a pretty solid race. I think the race was good. It kind of stinks that
Yeah.
Josh got taken out, but that's part of it.
Yeah, that's one bad thing about these races. You got a really good battle at the beginning, and then one driver just ultimately makes a minor mistake that costs them to not be able to finish the race, and then after that, the race just gets
out.
it spaces everything out. I mean, Landon winning by like 16 seconds.
Yeah, Landon's always been a good,
Yes.
road course racer anyway, to be honest. So, shout out to him. That's a big win for him. I'm proud of him. But that'll do it for us tonight, guys. Hopefully, we will be back Sunday. It's one of the things I'm going out of town Wednesday, so we'll see. But we'll definitely have the race either way. It just may be a day or two late. But that's going to do it, though. Todd, anything else you want to say?
No, just hope to see you guys next Sunday.
Yep, y'all take care. Have a great night as always, and God bless.